Well, late afternoon, we used our mite saw to get all the trims cut, and they just need to be primed and painted and put on the shed, and we're done. Aside from cutting the trims, what we did is that we ripped that the 2x4 that I showed you earlier on, the pre-treated one and for outdoor use, into like those smaller chunks here and here and here and here and here, attached it to in between the studs so we can hang our garden tools. So the way that we did it is that we attached it from the sides, created some guide of the screw, because the screws we have is not long enough. So we draw directly into the sides of those 2x4s. And then we put a nail on top of it, so we can hang our tools. I mean, this took quite a bit of time because none of those studs is really exact, so some of them are a little bit narrow in the top, a little bit, this is the old shed that we use. We didn't change the position of any studs, so it wasn't as consistent as new frame that we put on. So I took a bit of time to cut everything exactly right and bulk them from the side. But, well, nevertheless, we got it done. All of our garden tools are off the floor right now, and at the bottom we actually used some scrap wood and wood glue and nails to attach them to make little braces. So the wood glue over there is drying to hold this tool at the back so it doesn't fall on our foot. And the axe we have also kind of like a stand by itself, but and it's too heavy to hang by nail method. So what I did is I wood glued pieces together and drilled them together to add some support. So this is going to prevent the axe from falling on our foot. So the inside the shed is pretty much done. You have this beautiful organization of garden tools, and you have our lawnmower and some garden stuff that we use very frequently, like this dry sink. And on the left side you got like smaller tools, weed killer, and garden pots, and all those like electrical tools that we have to, like leaf blower or hedge trimmer and saws, things like that. And next to the door is the piece of 2x4 that I showed you that I marked with the blue painter's tape, so it fits really snugly over there. And you can see that we put an old mailbox on top. This is the one that we get out from the front door, next to our front door, the front of the house. And this can be used for seed storage, and I temporarily have my gloves in it. So yeah, so the shed is done now. I just need to go back to prime and paint those trims, and then the shed is done.